this week, we're addressing something that might be slightly, at least start off slightly darker: burn down the system and the movement that's associated with that, and why so many young people believe in it. But we're not going to end with nihilism. Burn down the system is the result of terrible choices made by leaders. The solution doesn't have to be apocalyptic, though. There's a much more peaceful and optimistic path forward that actually addresses the problems young Americans see. The solution: shrink DC through an Article 5 Convention of States. So there are 3 constitutional amendments that young Americans should demand. The first one is a balanced budget. The current $38 trillion debt is a tax on young people, plain and simple. Boomers and DC politicians have declared war on young Americans by spending recklessly for decades. Who pays for this debt? Gen Z and millennials. So a balanced budget amendment, what it does is it pushes back on those who are in charge. It's a better answer than burn down the system because it forces accountability without destroying the institutions young people will need. Amendment 2, term limits for Congress. It's so easy to see why young people are cynical about Congress. I'm cynical about Congress. They've got, 15% approval rating and 95% reelection rate, and they keep shutting down the government. Great success. So there's all this dysfunction that you can see right now with the government shutdown, right? These representatives can't solve basic problems they were elected to solve, and they can't really even act like adults. Waste, fraud, insider trading, endless scandals. Term limits are a great solution for the selfish and entrenched political class. It's a better and much more peaceful solution than burn down the system. Plus, it creates space for fresh new ideas from Gen Z and millennials who might even be elected new members of this Congress once we get rid of all of the people who've been there forever. So the third amendment that's a better alternative than burn down the system is returning power to the states. Look, I get it. I understand to a certain extent the burn down the system argument. Look, the federal government fails at almost everything.